Fat loss is simple. You eat less, you move more. But if that was true, why is belly fat the hardest to lose? Let, let's make sense of this. You can lose fat in your legs, in your arms, in your face, but the stomach is always the hardest to lose. It's not just about calories, cutting on your calories. Once you can understand what I'm about to bring, and welcome to Easy Fit Intro. My name is Coach Mudisa, and today is our first YouTube video as easyfitintro.com. We have the website is currently running. We have tons of information when it comes to losing belly fat, home workouts, equipment, etc. And today I want us to focus on the causes that keeps stomach, the fat around the stomach intact, not bulging, not moving out, even if you are working out the hardest, you do a lot of stomach abs, or maybe you are cutting on your calories. However, you still don't see any result. So be in this position right now where you are eating less, you're trying to stay disciplined, you are doing everything that everybody says works, but the frustrating thing is that your belly fat doesn't move. You are not broken. You are not actually doing something wrong, or your body is not broken. There's something deeper than that I want you to understand. When it comes to fat loss around your abdominal area, your body responds more to hormones than it does to calories. Yes, calories matter. We don't dispute that, because your calorie intake determines whether your insulin will spike high or will remain constant. So calories matter. Don't take that away. However, your hormones, for them to release fat in the abdominal area, insulin needs to stay constant. Like your blood sugar needs to stay constant. Your stress level, you need to be addressed properly. You need to have low or no stress at all, because stressing about things that may or may not happen, it's just you causing yourself some chronic illness that might later affect you in a way that is unimaginable. And then also whether you stay full or you stay hungry, those hormones, they respond. So these hormones are your insulin. You remember, insulin works with your blood sugar. Blood sugar spikes whether your blood sugar is constantly high. Your insulin will retain the fat, because it's going to change the energy that it creates into fat, and then it's going to be stored around your abdominal area. Also, chronic stress. When you're stressing a lot, cortisol, the stress hormone, it determines whether the fat around your abdominal area is going to be released or it's going to be stored. How it does that? It protects the fat. That simply means when you are stressed a lot, the fat in your abdominal area will be protected, it won't be released, because cortisol, it converts the same fat that it stores into energy in a fight or flight mode. So it prepares for fight or flight. So it protects the fat that's gonna have to convert later on. And then your ghrelin hormone, which is your hunger hormone, as well as your leptin, which is your fullness hormone. So if these hormones are out of balance, you'll constantly feel hungry without getting satisfied, and then that also controls whether the fat in your body will be released or will be stored. So all of these hormones, once they are out of balance, your body is more likely to store fat around the abdominal area. Because if you look at it, the abdominal area is the first place where you become fat, and then the abdominal area is the last place which releases the fat. In when you are losing fat, when you are taking all the initiatives to like to stay fit, to stay healthy, meaning that now you look at what you eat, meaning that now you balance the insulin, and then how you maintain your stress levels. Maybe if you're not working out, you're working 20 to 30 minutes in a day, you have a proper sleep, that will also balance the stress level within the stress hormone. The cortisol will be in good balance, and then your hunger hormone, ghrelin, uh, once you eat nutritional dense meals, like the meals that are well nutritious, it it gets satisfied, and then the leptin also get to send a message to your brain that you are full. That simply means your body is in a balanced state. So once you get to understand how these hormones work, it's gonna be easy for you to start seeing your body fat melting. Common mistakes people do: they cut too much on calories, they skip meals, they do a lot of abs workout, and this can disrupt the way your hormones function. This can create stress. You end up working harder and without seeing any results. So once you understand that, when you are dealing with belly fat, you need to balance your hormones. You're gonna start to approach losing belly fat around your abdominal area much easier. So up to now, surely you understood that the fat around your abdominal area responds more to hormones than it does to calories cutting, or too much abs workout, or skipping meals. So basically, for you to work with your body, you must understand it much better. So like I said, when I started EasyFit Intro, my website under Wealthy Affiliate, I just wanted to be an affiliate marketer. However, as I'm creating articles after articles, I started to learn that this is more deeper than what I actually thought was going to be. Simple shift in closing: instead of fighting with your body, support it. Have balanced meals, stable blood sugar, reducing stress, and uh, having a good sleep. A good 7 to 9 hours sleep also works well in helping you losing your abdominal fat. And then when your body is properly supported, it becomes in a state whereby it is able to release abdominal fat easier. Up to so far, surely you are following. If you watched up to this far and you want to take this further, I've created a belly fat reset workbook that walks you through on what to do on daily basis, what to focus on, and it does not require any extreme dieting, or most people they don't want to exercise a lot or extreme exercises. It's just you walking, following the simple habits that can assist fixing your body where it needs to be fixed, because we are in this together to make sure that 2026 becomes the year where we love ourselves when we look into the mirror. So I've linked this workbook in the video description below. Be sure that you download it, and then make sure that uh, you apply everything that is in that workbook. And what I like the most about it is that it asks the questions that when you answer them, you will be able to find out where are you failing, where are you getting everything wrong. So if you watch this video and you loved what I've just shared with you up to now, make sure that you leave us a comment. You leave a comment and like this video, and be sure to subscribe to EasyFit Intro. This is the journey that we just begun, and let's grow this channel and make sure that it reaches many people as it can, because we have this issue. Is not only you who's faced with this issue, other people in and around the world, they are faced with the same issue. Let's be sure that we assist one another and make sure that we are in our very perfect shape. So this is me, Mudisa Utsile. I call myself Coach Mudisa, EasyFit Intro. This is a channel that we are in because we're focusing on easy and actionable ways to follow in order for us to keep fit and healthy. So be sure to like and subscribe and watch out for the next video. Peace.